We have to keep moving.
Okay, but where are we going?
Forward, onward, just keep going. Keep up the pace.
Sure, okay, but how can we tell which way is forward?
Yeah, I mean, how do you distinguish forward motion from aimless wandering?
Or going in circles?
Right. What determines forward motion from just, motion?
It doesn't matter.
It seems like that should matter.
Right, I mean, the whole idea of progress
Like progress toward what?
without some kind of landmark, some tangible, visible goal, we can't tell if we're moving forward or moving backward.
Or to the side. Or to the other side.
Right, I mean, not literally toward our own rear, but generally in the wrong direction.
Or diagonally. Or down.
We don't know if we're coming or going, is the point.
It doesn't matter. We have to keep moving or else we die.
Oh, okay, that seems a little dramatic.
Right? It's like I get what you're saying, Tib, but calm down. It ain't all that serious.
It's literally life and death. This is not a metaphor.
Well, I mean, everything's kind of a metaphor, right?
Sure. I mean, everything in life is a metaphor for everything else.
That doesn't even make sense.
Maybe not on the surface, but on another level, it totally makes sense.
There are layers.
Look, the point is, we literally have to keep moving or we won't be able to breathe.
I'm pretty sure that's a myth.
No, see, it's just the way we breathe. We have to swim fast with our mouths open to push water through our gills so that our bodies can continue to receive oxygen. If we stop swimming, we stop pushing water through our gills and we stop getting oxygen.
I've heard that's something people say about sharks, but that it's not really true.
It's true for some species of sharks and not true for others. Some sharks can breathe in other ways, but we can't.
Hashtag not all sharks.
What does hashtag mean?
I don't know. It's something somebody I ate said once before I ate them.
Some kind of sharks can breathe through buccal pumping, where they can draw water into their mouths with their cheek muscles and run it over their gills that way. Some of them can even nestle into the sand on the ocean floor and bring water through their gills, even when their mouths are closed, through an opening they have behind their eyes.
Freaky.
Anyway, well, we don't have any of that. We just have to ram water into our mouths by swimming really fast with our mouths open. We're great white sharks, and we don't have the luxury of staying still.
That sounds a bit racist.
No, it's just we're a different species of shark, that's all. It's not a value judgment.
Sure, but great white? I'm just surprised that's something we're even still saying.
No, it doesn't mean we're great because we're white. Great just means big. We're big sharks that also happen to be white.
Especially the females, which are bigger than the males.
Right, sure, that's true. Usually, anyway.
And we're not white exactly. We're really mostly gray. It's just our bellies are white is all.
Sure, but I feel like we're getting sidetracked.
Undercarriage. Also our teeth, of course. And our bones.
We don't have bones.
Okay, sure, cartilage, I guess. Is cartilage white? I don't even know.
Sorry, I'm still hung up on, quote, happen to be white, end quote. I feel like there's a lot of unexamined privilege there.
Whatever privilege we possess has a lot more to do with the great part of it than with our coloration. We're immense alpha predators with few natural predators of our own, and certainly there's privilege that goes along with that.
Okay, calm down, alpha predator.
Bit full of ourselves, are we?
You have to call yourself an alpha. You're probably not, is all I'm saying.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about us as a species. How are you not getting this?
Predator is a bit pejorative too, really.
Also kind of an excuse for bad behavior.
It's like you're being put into a box from birth, really, and not being allowed to be anything other than what the world thinks you are.
Or society, rather.
Right, society, not the world. The world loves us.
Not more than any other species, though.
Oh, God, no, of course not.
This isn't some great white supremacy thing.
It's just the world. The world is love.
All predator means is that we eat other fish. Most other fish.
Are we fish, really?
Yes, we're fish.
No, sure, but I mean our size and the cartilage thing.
We're cartilaginous fish.
Okay, sure, but like we look kind of like dolphins. And they're not fish.
Well, that's right. They're mammals.
And they don't need to catch a lot of water with their mouths in order to breathe?
Right. They don't breathe water at all. They breathe air through a hole in their back.
Must be nice.
They live in water and can't breathe water? Must be crazy, more like.
But the point is, predator only means that we eat most other fish. And there's not much out there that eats us.
Besides man, of course.
That's a bit sexist. Let's say besides humans.
And killer whales.
Nah, you can't tell me that's not pejorative. If we're calling them killers when they haven't even done anything, it's like we're not even giving them the option not to kill us.
It's just what they're called.
I think orca is the preferred term.
Okay, fine. And orcas, are they fish?
I think they're whales, thus the name.
But thus the name you just asked me not to use.
Right.
Actually, they're dolphins.
Oh, come on.
So they're not killers and they're not whales.
Well, dolphins are a kind of whale.
And whales are mammals?
Right. As far as the killer thing goes, they do eat us if they get a chance. So it's best to be mindful around them.
But how do they even get a chance to eat us if we're, so great and alpha-y?
Actually, it's connected to the whole breathing thing. Orcas can hold great whale sharks in place until they suffocate and then just eat us at their leisure.
Dang, that's kind of gruesome.
We have no problem letting larger prey bleed out so that it's easier to finish them off. It's not all that different.
Okay, so what you're saying is just keep swimming, remember to breathe, don't get eaten by orcas.
Those are the essentials, yes. I meant it to be a little more inspirational than that.
So it's a metaphor.
It's not a metaphor. It's all literally what you should do. It's just that I hope to suggest some larger truths about life somehow.
Like that we're not mammals.
So it's an allegory.
I wouldn't call it an allegory. It's just, I don't know. The things we have to do in life to survive don't need to simply be a burden. They can also be a purpose.
So our purpose in life is to get enough oxygen to breathe?
Oh, and killing stuff. We do have to kill stuff a lot, like basically all the time.
Well, we don't go around killing stuff just to kill stuff. Sharks got to eat is all.
No, of course. I'm not talking about killing for the sake of killing. We're not animals.
We literally are.
Okay, sure, of course, we're all animals. I get that. But we're not the kind of animals that kill for no reason. We're not the kind of animals that kill for pleasure. We're not.
Cats.
Oh, okay, that's not what I was going to say, Burr, but it's an interesting point. I've never actually seen a cat, so.
They're not missing much. They're barely even a snack.
We're not humans, you mean?
Right. I mean, we don't just go killing because it's fun.
Killing is fun, though.
Oh, killing is awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's super great. But we do it because we're hungry, right? Not just to do it.
And we're always hungry.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
We are all animals, and we have animal needs. There are things we must do to survive. But we are not just our animal instincts. We are reasoning creatures. And that's what sets us apart from, well... Humans, yes. Unlike humans, we are more than just a destructive force. We are more than our base instincts. We know our place in the ecosystem, and we play our part in the greater whole.
Our place at the top of the food chain, you mean?
Except orcas.
Right, except orcas. And humans, I guess. All I'm saying is it's a lot easier to accept our role than it would be if we were herring or something.
And yes, in some ways, our role may be pretty great for us. I'm not denying that.
Super great.
But, be that as it may, We do the things we do to survive. We eat. We breathe. We move forward ceaselessly. But we do not do these things without purpose, and our purpose is not reducible to these things. We do what we must to live, but life is not simply those things we must do. Life is everything, and our purpose is to live it.
So what you're saying is keep swimming with our mouths open, right?
Yes, Ron, that's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is